Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Coldborough Park Farm. Seth, B-Dog lost $100 when we went to eat. Remember he had to go out to the car to get his wallet. Yeah, that sucks. You said oh. Seth said oh. He said poor B-Dog. Oh.
I was just thinking too. With my luck, it probably dropped in the parking lot. And
Yep.
Someone's like, "Ooh, hey,
Hey,
$100."
$100. That happened to me one time.
My
I found
lucky day.
I know. I found. I was stopping at a hotel and I found $200 in the parking lot.
Really?
I went inside. I was like, I asked everybody, I'm like, hey, is this yours? Is this yours? Is this yours? And everybody was like, nope.
I used to do a
That
lot of
sucks.
bike riding around my area, and found $360.
Oh man, that
So,
person was
it
crying.
was like scattered all over on the side of the road, like where there's the ditch and then there's like the gravel part of the road. Well, it's in like a little intersection part going into like a little side street. $360. I mean, must have like flown out of someone's window or something when they were driving. Glorious.
They were crying.
I obviously spent it on a crap ton of candy and soda. Would have been smart about it.
Yeah. I could buy all the candy I could ever want.
Oh yeah.
That's something my kids would do. That's something I would do, actually. That's something that I do.
Yeah, I'd totally blow it on pop and everything else still.
Guitar amplifiers.
Yeah.
Seth, I love you too. I absolutely love you too, Seth. I better be your best daddy. I'm your only daddy. He said, yeah, and you're the best. I'm the best. Ramses, you are the best. Let's see. Do two grass and two silage, or two grass and one silage, or
Two grass, one silage. The silage is a lot more of a pain in the rear to get.
it's not out, is it, you guys? What'd you say, Seth? What'd you say, Evelyn? What? Seth, let the fire go out. Urgh. Get it going, Seth. You blow on that thing till it's going. I'm gonna bonk you on the head. I gave him the responsibility tonight because he let it go out last time. I'm like, tonight you're gonna keep the fire going.
And then they let it go out again.
Yeah, because it's such a pain. It's a pain to start it again, you know.
Yeah.
So he kept it going all day, but he forgot about it again. It saves a lot of money because it really heats the house up. I have my thermostat set to 71, and the house usually stays about 72, 73 when we have the fireplace going.
Yeah.
So the furnace never comes on. But until like the middle of the night when it's really cold, you know.
I mean, does the fire? You guys put the fire out when you guys go to bed, right?
No, we let it go all night.
Oh.
I actually come.
You got like a wood burning stove?
Yep,
Or something?
yep. I wake up.
Oh, okay.
I wake up in the middle of the night usually and fill it up. Yep. It's so nice. Yeah, it's an insert. So it's a stove with a glass window that has that sits in the fireplace.
Oh, okay.
An actual stove like what Kyle has would be nicer because then you can put a pot of boiling water on top of it, and it'll keep the house humidified. Right now, this thing really dries the house out. I got a bunch of floorboards that I'm gonna have to work on because like I have like the laminated floors, and they've shrunk.
Mm.
So I actually have like gaps in some of the floorboards. I'm like, oh. Yes, Ev.
You should get Ryan's heater.
I should get Ryan's here.
No, you should get Ryan's heater.
Well, I don't need a heater
You know why?
because it's nice
Because
up
it's
here,
really hot.
and my computer's a heater.
It's really
Evelyn
hot.
was very quiet when we went to lunch.
She always is.
She was very quiet. I was surprised.
Light and it goes on the floor. So and then it's like kind of like a fireplace, but you can turn the temperature up and down.
Does it look like a fireplace?
It has like the metal bars that go across it, and it's white. And look,
Oh, that's cool, Chuck.
that's Materna's name is Mog.
Mog the handsome. Yeah, she is quiet. She definitely in person she does not talk a lot. Like people talk to her at church and stuff, and she's like, I'm like, Evelyn, you can talk a little bit more, honey. She doesn't like to talk a lot in public. Like she's shy when I try to get her to talk on the channel.
Hmm.
But
I mean, me doing YouTube's definitely. Yeah, I have to be a little bit more social, but I'm usually kind of the same way. I just kind of sit there and do my own thing.
right. There we go. Ooh. Putting straw down for the cows. I love you, P.
One thing I wish they'd improve on for probably the next Farming Simulator game is with the straw swath.
Yeah.
How it all is technically facing one direction. So if I'm going diagonally down the field, it's going straight, and then once it hits that next plane, it cuts it over automatically.
Oh.
Like when you come back down to the field, you'll see what I mean.
Oh my gosh, they're taking a lot of straw. Well, we'll have more.
We have a crap ton more.
Crap ton. We have a crap ton more. Heading to target. Completely killed. Target kill. I'm inside the JCB, running it from the cockpit view.
Noise.
Noise.
I'm so excited for this wheel. I bought one of those
Full.
USB hubs too, so I got extra 7 ports.
Extra hubbage.
Yeah. It's like a USB 3.0. It took me a minute to get it to work. I was like freaking out, because I moved my keyboard and mouse over to it. And they were, you could see that they had power, but I couldn't use them. I'm like, oh no. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. They worked just fine. I'm like, glorious.
Glorious. It's funny. I found out too. I think because I by mistake left one of my tractors on for like 14 hours.
Oh.
That they only count time that you're in the tractor. So whereas you sit in the tractor and it counts time even if it's off.
Yeah.
If you leave the tractor running and you're not in the tractor, it still doesn't count. So it's kind of a two-edged sword. Cows, you must move.
The grass need to be mowed again?
Not yet, no. Not
Dang
even
it.
close, actually. You said dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it. Nope. Oh, no, stop.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, crap. I just dumped mixed ration all over the ground. Shoot. Shisticles? Oh, it's all over. Crap. I hate this thing. I wish it... It's so hard to get the food into this food bin. I don't know why they made it so difficult to get it into this trough. Thanks, Seth. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. You have to, drive the thing onto the trough. It's really stupid.
I really like the way this 8R sounds, though.
It's got that deep...
Yeah. Sounds like a really nice, meaty tractor.
Big, meaty claws.
Yes.
Wait, hang on, I'm going to tab over. Oops. Or I'm just going to jump right past it.
All I know is this wheel better be here tomorrow. I'm really banking on it right now.
What does it say on the thing?
Well, I had it set to arrive Friday,
Okay.
and now it says arriving Sunday.
Oh, so it's not going to come tomorrow.
It better.
It's not. They know. If it is, it'll say tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not coming till Sunday. Was it Prime?
Yeah.
So it will arrive on Sunday.
But I didn't. I just selected the standard shipping, so it
Yeah.
would be here whenever I should have just got the freaking 2-day shipping if I would have known it would be late.
Yeah.
But I mean, right now it's in Hebron, Kentucky.
Hebron.
Came from Indiana.
Oops.
I don't know. It better be here tomorrow. That's all I gotta say.
You gonna have a fit?
Maybe.
Throw some manure.
Might. It says Thursday, January 5th from 6:17 this morning. Departed from Amazon facility in Hebron.
Ugh.
But it's close by. It's close.
It's Kentucky, Texas.
I mean, you know, they just put it on a plane and fly it over.
I know. Nah, they still won't get it here in time, though.
I know.
Cows, stop making a mess. Oh, dang it. I hate the way that it has, like, the... Just go straight. The JCB.
All right, after I finish this field, I'm gonna run downstairs real quick and get
What?
a snack.
Everyone's abandoning me.
No. By the time I leave, Kyle will probably be back
True.
with his block heater.
Installed and ready. Just pick the... Oh, for crying out loud. Stop making a mess, cows.
I've already got my desk all situated to accommodate the wheel.
Oh, forget it. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's ready.
I just I took those like lemon scented Lysol wipes and I wiped down the desk.
Making it all
I
pretty.
pushed my monitors back a lot back further back. Actually, I had them pretty close up to me. Now they're, butted back towards the wall, and I've got so much more space now.
Well,
it doesn't affect my view at all. So.
Well, I wasted about 10,000 freaking... I'm not going to be able to get that stuff. It's like in a place where I can't get it. That sucks. We lost some mixed ration. Oh, good, and I can't dump it into the trailer. That's brilliant. I can just walk around with it all day. What are you doing? Turn left. Oh, my God. Turn to the right.
I don't want to know.
It keeps jumping left. I'm like,
Sounds like a Momo problem.
I don't think I can dump it in there until after the thing is filled up. Or filled up. Yeah, just going to dump it in here randomly. Okay, whatever. This JCB is always hard to drive.
I mean, it's got to be a heck of a lot better with a wheel, though.
It is, for sure. I'm just being impatient, too.
Yeah, these fields are massive. Definitely, for the next harvest, it's going to be a lot of carting back and forth. Full trailer loads, because there's going to be a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we're going to need a bigger tipper or a set of tippers. Oh, and I think with that tipper that we have there, you can't hook them together.
No, never mind, not with that one. The other one that has like the secondary axis.
Yeah,
makes
the
a real
pain in the
rear end.
right.
Back up.
That one works great.
That
right?
one has an attacher on the back, but the
The
nice
one-
straight one, no. We're not gonna make this game easy for you. Let's say we just upgrade to a Joskin or something.
Yeah, we're going to have to. That's probably one of the things we'll buy with the harvest yield is a larger tipper, because otherwise we're going to be making 400 trips, and it's a long way to the market. A long way.
Yeah, and the only thing with maps like these is how they have that silo built into that little building. You know I don't
Oh,
understand,
that's
like,
right
if you
too.
wanted to get like a silo extension,
Right.
where would you put it?
Right.
I mean, I know it kind of works in the same sense as like in the general vicinity, I guess. Like as long as it's in the general vicinity, because it won't let you place it anywhere but around the area
Right.
of the silo. But still, I mean, farm layout's great, but there's just not that extra space for silos.
Poke this right here.
And plus, this is totally up to you, but I'd highly recommend. There's a flatbed trailer that's out right now, or Kyle has it. We both have like the boxed version. Like, there's
Okay.
like a box trailer that you can like. It opens up on the sides,
Okay.
but it has that little Moffat on the back. That little Moffat forklift.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what
It
you're
is-
talking about.
It's glorious. Like that is the most awesome thing ever.
How much do they cost?
I think it's like 40,000 for like the Moffat, and then like 26,000 for the trailer. They have to buy them separately.
All right, we don't need that right now though.
No, all right, no, but it's great for
When we're making money.
if you got to go pick something up at the shop, and you know you don't
For
wanna have to
sure.
take a front loader all the way over there. You just grab the trailer and go.
Right. Grab the trailer and go. Complete
I
with
wanna-
grab and go trailer.
I want to get because there's like a sawmill, like a placeable sawmill mod.
Yeah.
I want to start some trees on the my Coldborough Let's Play series. I want to start doing that.
Does this
With a
have
little-
a lumber? This has a mill on it, doesn't it?
Doesn't yeah, it has a mill. There's like areas where there's tons of trees. I think it'd be great to use that sawmill. I don't know if it like ups the prices because you process them into planks and stuff, or what.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it does. I think you get more money for those. I'm not
so.
sure, but I'm kind of sure. All right. Let's go feed them cows.
Guess
You-
we'll do field. Yeah, we'll do field 2. I like field 2.
I like field 2 too.
I like that little tree that's on it.
How many trailerfuls did we get?
I think it's 3.5.
Oh, that's not bad. All right, dump. It's thousands of dollars. Oh, enough to feed animals for 6 days. Cool. So we have completely fed our cows. Though we need grass. We don't have grass in there, but I can't afford anything right now, actually. Excuse you. I know, that wasn't a burp. That was a cough. Cough, cough.
More of a throat clearing style, but a very subtle one, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're all stuffed up. I hope you didn't get it from us. I don't think you did because we had the flu, not the cold.
No, I got it.
You see what that was, Seth, please?
Stayed the night over at my buddy's house, and his room was like 40 degrees. You know, he lives in kind of like one of those townhouse styles, like 3 stories tall.
Yes.
And his room is all the way up on the top floor, and it was really freaking cold up there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I must have slept with my mouth open because it started off with a sore throat. Dry.
I did have that yesterday. I woke up with a sore throat.
Yeah. And then
It's a little better today,
the
but
sore throat went away, and then it started the really hard congestion and pressure on the sinus area. But NyQuil and DayQuil beat the crap out of that. Man, that NyQuil knocked me out that one night. Ugh.
what are you doing, Soup? Oh, he's going potty. Never mind. He's like, I'll be right back, Daddy. Soupy. He's pretty funny, isn't he? Nah, he's a talker, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he is.
He likes to talk about random things. I'm like, Seth, stay on topic. He's a good kid. You
What
know,
I thought was funny is I expected you to have like jet black hair or brown hair.
who, Seth?
No, when he said that about me.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't expecting your hair to be red or blonde.
That's funny.
Funny, because I do that sometimes too. Like whenever I
Hear a
meet
voice.
someone new, I'm like, huh, I'm trying to put a picture to the voice.
Right, exactly. Then you see what they look like, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, just it always surprises me because I'm always like, ah, man, I'm off.
You're like, you don't look like you sound. There's lots of birds on this farm. I hear them twittering.
I'm curious because I don't know if it's me. You can pop over here to field 2 in just a minute.
Yeah, I'm on my way back, actually.
Because I'm not picking up like certain patches of things, and it's weird.
It's probably a
me
bug.
lagging behind or
Like big patches?
decent size, not huge. But
That could be a bug at the map. Like a dead zone.
I don't know. I mean, 'cause I'm not picking up anything right now.
I hate when that happens. Some of these maps do have that. That's not what I want to do. This is what I wanted. There we go. It'll be a little bit. I just I'm making a U-turn. Yeah, I'm coming your way. Oop, I left the lights on in the JCB. Hang on.
Not picking up nothing right now.
Let's see. It could be an ownership thing too. If it doesn't think we own the field in certain parts, then you can't harvest it. Are you getting the message or no? Like
No,
you don't own
I'm
this
not
field?
getting anything. Just it's like making the animation that we're picking it up, like that it's harvesting it, but I'm not getting anything.
Weird. She's not gonna make it. There we go. I'm a coming. That would literally suck if the field was broken. It would not be good.
Yeah, but it never did this on my map.
No,
That's
it
the
didn't.
thing.
It sucks. It's probably a server issue then. Where you're on 2?
Behind you. Oh, I'm on 10. Oh, that's why we don't own this field. Oops.
Hey, were you able to harvest some of it?
Some of it.
Cheater.
I thought this was field 2. But it never gave me the message though.
No, that's interesting. I didn't tell you.
That's why I'm like, oh, why am I like harvesting certain patches?
Oh, get a CB.
I feel dumb.
Well, you look dumb. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being mean. You don't.
I don't get butthurt that easy.
Oh, Seth, close that door, dude. Seriously. He just dropped a dookie in the toilet and left the bathroom door open.
All I see is
Oh.
Kyle sent us a picture. All I see is a bunch of blurry white lines.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Seth?
That's snow. It is coming in sideways at like what feels like 100 miles an hour.
Oh, that's why it would look like lions. Hang on. Why did they come onto my phone? I don't have the text. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. We're having a relaxing snow. I don't even know if it's snowing right now.
I mean, if you want, I can take a picture of my outside. You're just gonna see luscious green and
Is
me in
it
shorts.
Is it still daytime there?
No, it sunsets about 5 o'clock.
Lucky boy. I'm gonna let you stack these bales, B-Dog, because I hate it.
Okay.
I got the trailer. I got the trailer. You got the tractor. Can you stack these bales? Drop that one right there, right in the middle of my path, so I can't. I think I have to drop this off first, separately. Like, we'll do the same thing in a bit. Well, I'll bring them to you, and then you can, load them with the JCB. When we're done doing all the harvesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start baling this field.
All right, Kyle, as soon as I'm full, will you take over? Because I'm going to run downstairs real quick and get a drink.
All right.
Get a drink.
I'm parched.
You're
So
parched.
I have to improvise a block heater for my truck.
Yeah.
And so I have a slow cooker that you can just take the heating element, away from the pot.
Okay.
And I put that inside my engine compartment, plugged it in.
Oh. Hey, if it works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no other way I can park my truck because the wind is just blowing right into the radiator with all that snow.
And you have a diesel, right? So that's why you have to keep a block heater on it?
No, it's gas, but it's a ginormous gas engine.
Really?
6.8 liter V10.
That's huge. And so what's the concern? Why do you need a block heater then if it's not diesel? So it'll still freeze?
Yeah. There's so much water in there that it might still freeze and break the block.
Wow. I park in the garage, so I don't ever worry about that with my cars.
I don't have a garage. Well, I do, but it doesn't work, and also my truck is about 6 feet too long for it.
Pickup trucks designed to be parked outside.
I used to have that issue with my Honda. It would get too cold and I wouldn't be able to start it.
Oh. Oh, someone's alarm went off.
Yeah, I brought in a bunch of firewood too, and I started a fire, and that's just my alarm to go close the flume so the fire settles down.
Oh, yep. The log flume. Is it flume or flu?
I think it's flu.
A flume is like a log transport, isn't it?
Ooh.
Like what they use at the lumber mills. Maybe not, though. I know I have two controls on my fireplace. One is like the regular stopper. It adjusts airflow, and then the second one is for when you're starting it, and it basically opens the flue up even more and allows you to do way more airflow into the box. But then as soon as the fire builds up, you shut that off because you can overheat your fireplace.
Yeah, I remember back in my grandparents' house, they had this older style gas fireplace. It was actually really cool. It was it had a special little key.
Okay.
It was it was basically key stock, so it was just a square metal thing. It had a cute little handle on it, but it was actually it was in the floor, in the the carpet. And you had to turn the key to turn up the fire. It was kind of funny.
Now my mom has a really old school one. It's gas, but it's a regular fireplace. So you start you put the wood on the fire with newspaper and stuff. Then you turn the gas on, and you light the gas. It has a pipe that goes along with a bunch of holes in it.
Yeah.
You run a match along there, and it's boop, 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 and it lights up. Almost like lighting hand lighting a propane fireplace.
And that's cool, but the gas bill would be insane.
Well, once the wood is burning, then you shut it off.
Oh, okay.
So you only run it for 10 minutes, and then once the fire is going, you turn it off and let the fire burn. But it was really cool.
It's just a propane initiator.
Yeah, but it's not propane. It was gas, regular gas. We don't have propane here. I really wish these bushes were solid. Half the bales are going to roll out onto the road.
Mm-hmm. How it rolls.
That'll be nice when we finally have a square baler.
Yes.
Not to mention, we won't have to stop every 15 feet to drop a bale.
No.
Yeah,
True.
if I can I'll try to get a hold of that Winston guy and see if he can rescript the wrapper for the one mod that I was trying to work on. I can't. The script is too old, I guess, for it's for 15, but
Well, it's probably because it was converted to 15 from 13. Like,
Right, and then from 11 to 13.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks pretty decent. It's just I can't get the wrapper. You can't physically buy the wrapper from the store. It's just because the scripts are failing to load in.
Yeah.
So they need to be reworked. But I have no clue how to do that. So, all right, Kyle, it's all you. I'm gonna buzz off for a minute.
Buzz off. I missed the stop. Yeah, plus having to stop. I wish we had a baler that, at least a round baler that could keep going. So you don't have to stop every time you need to unload.
unfortunately, with the way a round baler works, you have to stop.
I thought they had them. I'm pretty sure Laley and Vogel Newt both have ones that you don't.
Well, it might be because they have a pre-roller or a core packer.
Yes, that's what they have. Plug that in, honey, so it's charging.
Yeah, those ones you can keep going just because it's got to spend some time rolling up a core and packing it.
Okay.
But a packed core isn't really all that necessary for a good round bale.
Okay. Now, square bales, they pack the whole thing, don't they?
Well, yeah, the hay gets swept up in the way and then a big hammer hits it. And so, and square bales, they will, like when it comes time to feed, like at my neighbor's place when we feed with squares, we break it off in flakes. And
Oh,
because
weird.
The way the hay comes up and then gets hit, it makes a little layer of hay.
Oh, that's cool.
And that over and over and over until it makes a bale. And so when you go to feed, you can actually break the bale apart by those flakes.
That's really cool. It's like a square flake.
Yeah, just a big giant square flake, and you just pull it off the bale and throw it off the truck.
Oh, how weird is that? That's cool. Now, are those bales like the size that they are in this game? Like, are they huge?
Well, my neighbors do a 3x4 configuration,
Okay.
which all bales are usually 6 feet long. And then theirs is 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall.
Is that standard, or you can adjust it?
You can adjust it like in the baler itself.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, you just go up into the top, assign which threaders you want to be working the string, and then on each side of it, you can push the walls in to make a different different size of bale.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
And theirs, they can adjust it out to, I think they can make a 5x5 bale.
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah, those are called the half-ton bales. And they're like 1,100 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
But the ones they like are the 4x3s that are
Easier to handle.
I think they're 700 pounds.
Now, when they pick them up, do they just go out in the field with some farmers and throw them onto the trailer?
Not the big bales. Little bales, yeah, we can just go, with a flatbed truck and just throw them up on.
But with the big ones, they use like a front loader.
Yeah.
But they're not using auto stacks, are they?
I don't know. Sometimes, like, they've paid some outside group to come do the auto stacking,
Okay.
because one major thing about the auto stacking that this game doesn't really cover is the maintenance on an auto stacking unit
Yeah.
isn't worth it for one farm.
Oh, really? They're expensive.
It costs way more to operate than the hay you're picking up.
Huh? Oh, that's crazy.
And so usually it becomes like a company thing where you just call up some guys and they come out and do it for you. And they have special trucks that are built that'll they just run into the bale, like head on into the bale, and the bale slides onto some forks and hits a little panel, and that tells the computer to lift that thing up, and it goes up and over the cab, and then dumps it onto a tray on the back of the truck.
So it's a different setup. It's not like the auto stacks that we see here.
No.
Almost like the way a garbage truck works.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Those trucks can haul because they'll only stack 4 high.
Okay.
But that tray goes from the back of the truck, and then it's like tilted at an angle, so it goes up and over the cab.
Okay.
And so it'll hold 8 bales.
Oh,
So
wow.
what they do is they load up 8 bales, and then when they get to the stack yard, they'll unload the first 4, put the tray back, the other 4 will slide down, and then he unloads those too.
And so ends up being 8 high? Is that how that works?
No, it'll just...
4 and 4?
He puts down 4, scoots forward a little bit, and then puts down the other 4.
Okay.
And like it's a pretty neat system, but...
And then they have a couple trucks running doing it.
Yeah, they'll have like 3 trucks doing it, and
Okay.
they cleared his field, and this was his first cut when it was like super duper thick, and so he had, I don't know, I think he maybe had how many was it? I think it was like 215 bales on the field.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and
He was like, I'm calling for help. Calling him back up.
well, he was going on a hunting trip, and so there wouldn't have been enough of us to, do the whole operation.
Okay. How much does it cost to have somebody do that?
I think he paid. I'm trying to remember how much he paid for that. I think he paid like $8,000 for that.
Oh my gosh. Was it $8,000 worth of bales?
Oh, easily. I mean,
Really?
it was like $15,000 worth of bales.
Okay, so he, made some money.
Yeah, he still came out on top in the end, even though it was a huge upfront expenditure.
That's crazy. And you probably have to get him up pretty quick, don't you? Like, you can't leave him out for a long period of time.
Well, around here, the goal is to try to get them off the ground real quick so you can immediately go back to irrigating.
Okay.
And so, the time they're on the field is the time you're not watering the crop.
Right. Crop being
Oh.
grass, right? Like, so that's what they're using, different grasses?
Alfalfa grass.
Alfalfa grass. Aflafa.
Yeah, and you gotta get those bales up in a hurry, or else you end up, one, if they sit there long enough, the moisture that you've packed into the bale will start to burn the crop under it.
Oh, jeez.
And so you end up with, like, if you leave them there entirely too long, you'll end up, like, later in the field when you're ready for your next cut, you can tell where all your bales were.
Whoa, okay.
Because you'll see, like
These squares of
pits.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll come back eventually.
Right.
It takes it just a lot longer to come back. And so you'll see out there, you'll see a bunch of square low spots or rectangle-shaped low spots.
Okay. Speaking of ripping stuff out, I had to clean my fish tank today, and I had to take the plants were starting to get like algae on the plants. I'm like, what?
Ew.
Like they're live plants, so I had to pull all the plants out and rinse them off in the sink. Like clean them off, clean all that crap off of them. And I was surprised at how long the roots had gotten. I don't know. Hopefully they'll survive it. If not, I'll just buy more. But yeah, I think it was like $20 for all the plants that I have in there, and they've lasted almost a year. But I was like, oh my gosh, like there's algae growing on the plants. I'm like, how does it do that? But it did. Took me like an hour and a half to change my fish tank today because of all that stuff.
Yeah, around here, like the actual crop is beef.
Okay.
Like you're growing the alfalfa grass to feed the beef, and then, you know, once you've done all your calving and all that stuff, you sell the you sell the cows for the income, but you feed them with all the hay you've collected.
Okay, so people don't really necessarily sell the hay. They're using it to
No,
feed their...
I mean you can. Like some people will sell their excess if it's really, really good hay. They'll sell it to the dairy.
Okay.
But
It has to
you
be
know.
a certain quality level, though.
yeah, they'll come out and they'll inspect it, and if they like it, they'll take it. But you know, if it doesn't meet their par, they're like, "Sorry, try again next year."
Right.
Hope your cows will eat it. Which cows are pretty robust. They'll, you know, they're almost ginormous goats. If it came out of the ground at one point, they'll chew on it. I've seen them chew on Chicos. So
I wonder why they think that. All the dairy cows, they probably need a certain grade for the milk to be right.
yeah, it has to be a certain quality of hay. That way, it doesn't mess up the milk production. Because like a change in diet can make a cow stop producing milk.
Was it Napoleon Dynamite where he's drinking it and he's like, "What's wrong with this milk?" And he had to, like, guess what the... It's like, there's too much... He's like, "This cow got into an onion patch." They're like, "Very good."
I don't think it gets to that level.
Yeah, I figured it probably was. It's just funny.
But most cows, what happens is when the diet changes rapidly, they'll just stop producing milk until the body has
Like, caught up with
stabilized.
it. Right.
And then once it's stabilized, they'll begin milk production again.
Producing the milk. I'm going to have to get going soon, man. I didn't realize how late it was. Well, probably, I got about 5 minutes left or 7 minutes left. We'll continue to do it, and then I got to get going.
All right.
Bummer, because it's almost midnight, Seth, and I have so much to do tomorrow. I still need to... I got like an hour left before I have to go to bed. I'd like to be up by 9 tomorrow. I need to get that wedding done. I need to get it out of my hair. Especially now that other girl wants me to do all those re-edits. I'm just like, ugh.
Why does she want you to be
It's a long
Can't
story.
you just be happy with what you have?
I know, the pictures are awesome. I'm just like, what are you... But she doesn't like the graininess, and that's... You know, it's an indoor photo shoot. So, I mean, I can remove it on every photo, but to me it looks fake. I don't know. Pictures... When you have low light situations, you get some graininess, and it looks cool. But whatever, she doesn't like it. So it's like, okay, great. I'll just go through the entire wedding and redo the whole thing. Because I've got so much time available to do that.
Hopefully she's willing to pay for the crazy.
It's not going to happen. Oh well, I keep telling myself it's my last year, last time I have to deal with it. We got one more photo wedding, and the girl's really cool, and somebody I've worked with before, so she'll be cool. But
You've worked a wedding with her before?
not her own wedding, no. She's
Oh.
a cousin and friend. I've done like 5 of their friend weddings, so.
I was gonna be like, well, that's unfortunate.
That's the divorce party, divorce wedding. We're there when you start, and we're there when you end.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
something? If in order to get a divorce, basically have to do your wedding in reverse.
Right.
Like, you have to do the opposite of your vows and all that stuff.
Right.
Take the ring off the finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you started bailing already, Arthur?
Yep.
Uh,
Though,
the little JCB
the
out
sad
there.
news is I've only got about 5 minutes left, and I gotta go.
Oh, well, that works out too because I just took my NyQuil and getting ready for bed. Pretty soon.
B-Dog, you still there?
And it's only,
Uh,
it's only
just-
10 o'clock for me.
I know. Sorry.
My night hasn't even started yet.
I know. Well, usually I can go later, but just because of this work schedule, I just need to be in bed earlier so I don't spend get started at noon tomorrow. I really need to be in my office and operating by 10, so it means I need to get up around 9, which means I need to start getting myself ready for bed.
Let me empty the harvester into the trailer, and then I'm gonna go dump the trailer at the farm.
Okay.
I'm working on getting the JCB over there, so
Oh
Pocket.
yeah.
pocket and get it ready for the next sesh.
Next sesh. And I might be able to do it again tomorrow night for a little bit. We'll have to see how the night goes, but I want to, do like an hour or two each night, hour and a half.
I'd probably be good for it because hopefully if my wheel comes in, then
Oh, you'll be ready. Yeah, get it set up.
man, you have no idea.
And at least you'll have your G13 set up. Are you good for tomorrow night, Kyle?
Yeah.
All right. It's probably the same timing, like 10 to midnight, something like that. And this time we don't have any mods that we have to do because we're all set. Yeah, I like these John Deere tractors. They're pretty good looking.
Oh, and with B-Dog having a wheel, we can do some
ATS
multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Then maybe if you guys eventually want to pick up like Dirt 3 or something, I don't know.
I have
about now?
Dirt 3.
Well, then you guys can play that.
Oh, come on, Kyle. It's not that bad.
It's like $3. Wait till it goes
Just
on
because
sale.
it's not a semi or a tractor doesn't mean you can't drive it, buddy.
I think you'd like Dirt 3. It's a lot of fun. I suck
No,
at it, but
it's more like I'm terrible at driving games.
I'm terrible at Dirt 3. It's hard. It's a hard game to play.
The only reason I can manage this game is because everything is slow.
Oops, wrong button. Until I'm getting tired, I'm starting to push wrong buttons. I'm getting wheezy. I've been having fun with my summer car. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but let's just say it's not quite working right. I took a little victory cruise because I got the car together.
And you crashed it?
Well, the brakes don't work. No, but it's like you touch the car and the panels get broken. So, like, I've got 2 smashed doors, and I've got, like, the front end's all smashed up. And, like, the back end, just out of nowhere, Mark, like, wanted to show me something. He's like, save your game. I got to tell you something. I'm like, all right. So I saved the game, and I came back, and the back end was all crushed up. I'm like, what the frick? Like, it just dented by itself. So there's some bugs.
Have you
Car's
been
made out of
noticing me at
cotton
all
candy.
over here, Kyle?
Wait, what'd you say, B-Dog? What'd you say, B?
Have you been noticing me at all?
Oh, shit, I just did now. I just saw that, yes. So anyway, so I took a I couldn't get the brakes to work because I have to bleed them and I don't know what I'm doing. And so, like, I'm like, well, at least it can go. Like, the clutch kept leaking. Like, I had, like, fluid, so I found all the screws and tightened them all down and got the clutch to work. And so I backed out of the garage, and I'm like, I'm going to take it for a little ride. And I drove down the road probably, like, 200 or 300 feet. I got into second gear, and then all of a sudden I heard this, like, snapping sound. And then the car was the car was like, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm putting it in gear, and I'm like, vroom, vroom, nothing's happening. I'm like, uh-oh. So I don't know what I broke, but I broke something in the clutch. So, but they have a repair shop you can take it to, so I'm just going to take it to that guy and pay him to fix it.
How are you going to get it there, though?
I'm going to tow it. You can tow him.
Huh.
Each car and truck. But then the other problem that I had, and this is going to be, I'm blowing my whole. For people that are watching the series, don't listen to this part. So I took my truck out. Actually, I didn't video this part though, but I took my truck to do a sewage job, and I came around the corner and there was like a ditch, and the truck started to slide into the ditch, and I couldn't stop it. Like I kept like giving it gas and stuff, and it just slid all the way down into the ditch. And it's stuck down in there now, and I can't get it out. I've tried everything; it's just stuck. So I found an editor online that you can. I did. The tractor moved it, but I can't. The truck will not move. Like when you're trying to drive it.
Those push hands.
Nope, that didn't work either. Nope.
Really?
What happened was the way that it slid down, it went between 2 trees, and it's high centered. So the front of the truck and the back of the truck are on the ground, but the wheels are all off the ground. And I can only pull it so far with the tractor because like it's right on the edge of the map. So it's like the tractor hits the trees and I can't pull it any farther. It's really I spent like almost 2 hours trying to get it out of the hole. I couldn't get it out. I was so frustrated. So it's like but they have a mod, I guess, that you can download that you can edit like the location of the vehicles and stuff. So I'm going to edit it out of the hole and get it back because I'm like, I need the truck. You have to have the truck to make money.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this exciting episode of Farming Simulator Coldborough. We're going to pick up again tomorrow night, so you should have 4 episodes to watch here by next week sometime. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. B-Dog, thank you for being with me. Creatus, thank you for being with me. Say goodnight.
Yep. Check out the Facebook page.
B-Dog.
B-Dog, B-Dog, B-Dog. Creatus. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you next week. Bye.